I decided to go on video to basically talk about something I'm sensing, and I've been trying to let it clear out, but I guess some people um, aren't listening. So I guess I got to do this video. I'm gonna get on video here and talk to y'all about this. Okay, I'm sensing some very sneaky energy coming through this channel. Very sneaky energy. Okay, we need to talk about this briefly. I'll wait till we get more people coming in. Something I want to talk about. Okay. We're gonna talk about this in a minute because this is getting out of hand. I'm tired of sensing this. I'm sick and tired of sensing it. So get on video here. I'm on video. So lately I've been sensing that there are people on this channel who are staying in touch with me to read on my energy. Okay? There are some people on this channel who are trying to keep the communications open, popping into my email every couple of months, every couple of weeks, trying to keep the communication open and then reading on me and then thinking I don't know that they're doing it. So just because you're friends with someone don't give you the right to do readings and pull their energy because you're talking to them. That is still sneaky and it's still evil. Okay? Please stop trying to be cool with me. Some of y'all are doing this. I'm not going to mention no names. I'm not going to out the names of the people that's doing it. It came out in my reading that I did for myself. I'm seeing sneaky reading energy coming from the masculine, the men on this channel, doing sneaky readings on me. And there's a female doing it too. Trying to be cool with me or trying to communicate with me so they can think that's an opportunity to read on my energy, to spy on my energy, and to copy me and mirror me. There are ways that I catch people doing this. If you email me and you say something and you try to phrase it like you didn't read on me and try to hide it, but just make a statement. And I know that it is a calculation of my destiny. I will know that you read on me. Okay? Not everybody has the same destiny for every month. Not everybody's supposed to do the same thing every month. So if you email me something and you tell me, yeah, it's going to be like this month, but you try to just make it seem like it's the general public, I know that you read on my energy because it's not everybody's energy. Okay? We all have a month in which we're supposed to be doing certain things and not doing certain things. It's not the same for everybody. But if someone email me and be like, yeah, this is going to be the year or the month like this, and I go to my calculations and I see that it's like almost into my next year, then I know that you did a future reading on me. But you're trying to hide it like you didn't. Okay? I can easily go to y'all birthdays in my email and catch you. Like, this is real talk. I can look at the birthdays of everyone who's been emailing me and giving me their birthdays, and I can go there and I can see what year and month you're in and what you're supposed to be doing. And if you sent me something that and generalizing is something I'm supposed to be doing and you're not, I know that you read on me. I know that you read on me because you're not in the same month as me. So why would you send that to me? Why would you send that to me in an email? It means that you were reading on my energy. So stop doing this. This happens to me every fall and winter season. Some of y'all been at this channel for 5 years. Every fall and winter, some people keep being sneaky. Don't email me for like 2 months and then email me out of nowhere during the karma moon, trying to be like, oh, this and that. Get up out of my energy. If you didn't talk to me, if you didn't talk to me for 2 months, don't come reaching back during the karma moon. Y'all better stop taking people back during the karma moon. Some people will only contact you during the karma moon to tap into your energy because they want your money. Okay? So I'm letting a lot of y'all know, stop trying to do sneaky readings on me, and I don't know you're doing it. I know you're doing it. I can sense it in your energy. Phrasing your statements to make it seem like you didn't do it, it's not going to hide the fact that you're sneaky. My North Node allows me to catch the the hidden things about people, to sense when someone's sneaky or doing wicked. You can't hide your wicked energy from me, not even in your emails. So stop emailing me and trying to secretly be me. Stop trying to secretly read on me and send me stuff, and make it seem like, oh, it's just a prediction. When I can tell you was reading on my energy. Okay? I'm tired of people going to people are so thirsty for Leo sun energy on YouTube. I don't know how this happened, but there's a whole, it's like an occult where people are just obsessed with Leo sun signs and reading on them and then trying to make it seem like they didn't. Okay? I know there's some people who emailed me, he was like, out of nowhere, telling me the things, spiritual things they're doing. And I'm like, I know your chart. Like, I actually know your chart because I read on you before. So I know that this is not the energy you're supposed to be in. You're trying to mirror my energy. So you're cross-watching. You're going to the Leo sun readings, or you're reading on me and you're trying to see what I'm doing. So you're trying to match what I'm doing rather than asking me to give you a reading for your current month or year. Rather than asking me, you're just trying to mirror my energy. So for example, when I am decluttering and purging, it's not everybody's time to do that. It's my time because that's what I'm supposed to be doing in my North Node. It's my time every day to purge. I have bigger purge expectations from God. But when people are like, yeah, I'm doing a massive purge, when they email me like, I'm doing a massive purge, and I'm like, I'm doing a massive purge, but not because it's massive purge time, but because it's my North Node. And I'm like, why are they doing that? It's literally not the moon for that. Like, it's a waxing moon. So why is this person doing what I'm doing? So then I know that they did a reading on themselves and I came out in the reading so they can see what I'm doing. So they're just matching my energy. Okay. All right. So it's getting, okay. I'm not going to keep blocking videos. I wasn't even on video. And now that I'm on video, people can see kind of my skin color. They're doing it again. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to block any more comments. I just want these people kicked off YouTube. So if you post any comment that's harassing me, I'm going to leave it here. And I'm just going to go to YouTube and be like, this is going on every single day. Somebody is setting up fake accounts to harass me. Can you please look into the matter? I should be able to get on video without the masculine energy attacking me. That's what's coming through. I can sense it. It's masculine energy in here. So I'm going to leave your comments up. I just want you off. Whoever you are with these fake accounts, I'm going to do all I can to find out who you are and get you kicked off YouTube. I've had enough of it, okay? Stop waiting to see if I'm brown skinned. Whenever I'm not on this video, there's no attacks. So obviously you men are waiting to see me. So any stereotypical comments, any hateful comments, any negative comments, I'm leaving them up. And I'm literally going to the link of your channel and personally sending them to for bullying. So YouTube can look into this now. Now let me continue. I'm telling people who have been trying to tap into my energy on here. Stop trying to read on me. I don't have nothing to hide. I don't know why people are reading on me. Aren't you bored? There's nothing interesting going on. My point is, you can't hide that you're reading on me. Some of y'all are reading on me and emailing me. Some of y'all are reading on me. Y'all trying to keep the door open so that y'all can feel comfortable reading on me. That's what people do now. They make friends with people who they see as abundant just to tap into their energy, to feel comfortable doing tarots on them. But if you're doing tarots on people and you're not telling them, you're still going to get karma, bad karma. Why don't you make it a fair fight? Why don't you tell people you're doing tarots on them so they can do tarots on you? You're making it, you're trying to hide your stuff while being in other people's business. But see, I'll go ahead and do tarots on some of y'all who are doing tarots on me. And I'll email y'all and let y'all see that I know that y'all doing tarots on me. This has to stop. This happens every Capricorn moon, every Capricorn time. Some of y'all have been on this channel for 5 years. Y'all know through the end of fall, winter, these people be broke. They wasted their money. They're blocked. They're suffering from bad karma. So they start tapping into Divine One's energy, doing all these trifling readings, being all sneaky. If you send me anything in an email at random, and I see that it's like my upcoming year, I'll know that you read on me. I'll know that you read on me. Now, I've been receiving emails, people would randomly sending me stuff with my future predictions and trying to act like it's not a future prediction. Get up out my energy. Stop looking for confirmation. If you need my confirmation, if you send me a random prediction, you're looking for confirmation. You're trying to check those tarots to see if it's right. See, that's how you torture yourself when you read on people without permission. Then you say, am I right? Is this right? So then you want to go towards that person and try to get confirmation. But see, I shut it down. Don't send me no prediction because I'm going to just send it right back to you. Don't send me no random predictions for any year. The moment you do that, you're suspect for trying to read on my energy. The moment you send me something in an email and try to mesh it in, like, oh, we're cool, we're not cool. We don't talk every day on the phone, and we don't date, and we don't go out. We're not the best of friends. So don't email me with these predictions out of nowhere like we're like sisters or siblings. Yeah, it keeps happening. I'm tired of blocking. I'm blocking all these emails, y'all. This is getting very annoying. People are subscribing me. People are subscribing me to their psychic club and then emailing me and saying, Victoria, I did this reading on you and this is what I see in your future. But they want me to give like confirmation. They want me to email and be like, thank you, this is correct. Stop reading on my energy without permission. Stop subscribing me to stuff. This is ridiculous that my spiritual email, I keep getting these random women subscriptions and stuff. Some of y'all are doing that. Signing my email up so that y'all can do readings on me and then try to get my confirmation by email to see if I'll be excited and give you confirmation. That's why you shouldn't read on people without permission. You will always wonder if you're correct. You will always have doubt because you know you did it illegally. There's people emailing me like, hi, Miss V, blah, 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 blah. And then dead smack in their email is like some prediction. No. I'm canceling people for that. That's some sneaky behavior. And I'm noticing that these predictions are normally like the year ahead for me. So it's like, it's not my current year. They think it's my current year. They have the timing wrong because they don't know how because whatever software they're using is wrong. Whatever way they're reading their tarots is wrong. They got the timing wrong. People keep emailing me trying to make it like, oh, I know I'm a more powerful psychic than you. Look how I can read on your energy. Just because you can read on my energy don't mean you're a more powerful psychic. Trying to read on my energy without permission is you low-key competing with me. That's what you're doing. If you're sending me random predictions that I see as like a future prediction that I already know, you're trying to beat me to my own prediction. You're trying to compete with me psychically. And if I know your North Node, I will know you're full of crap. Really, if your North Node are not certain zodiac signs and your fortune ain't, you shouldn't be reading, you shouldn't be doing predictions for nobody. You have to have certain placements for that. Just because you can go online and use these software and use tarots don't mean that you're fated to do that stuff. It has to be your North Node. And I'm stressing this seriously, y'all. Has to be your North Node. If someone's North Node is straight spiritual, okay, there's North Nodes that are straight spiritual. That's all they're allowed to do. That's me. It's spiritual. I'm not allowed to go after money. I'm not allowed to try to get rich in this life. I'm not allowed none of that because I've already had many lives where I was rich. I have to focus on the inner work, spiritual guidance, creative energy. That's my North Node. That means even if you do email me and think you can hide, you won't be able to hide from me. Think you can do sneaky stuff and I won't sense it in your energy. You can't. You cannot hide from someone who's a fated Juru in their North Node. A spiritual, the highest rank of priestess in their North Node. You cannot do that. That's their destiny. You can't hide from me. I'm tired of sensing this stank energy in the email. Like people are trying to sound nice and trying to sound cool, but it's like, sneaky, I can sense it. I've had many lifetimes to rise as a high priestess, so this could be my destiny. And I'm talking about North Node. I don't have to get rid of anxiety and fear to do this. I wake up wanting to do this. My life is incomplete without doing this. Things go wrong in my life when I don't do this because it's my destiny. So stop trying to be cool with me just so you can feel comfortable of accessing my energy in secret. It's dangerous for you. Bad things will happen. There's nothing to see anyway. There's nothing. I don't have an interesting story here. I'm just saying, y'all. But there was a girl that y'all know. I'm not going to say her name. She was reading on me. You know what she said? She started reading on me. Y'all know who she was. Some of y'all know who she was. You know, she said, this person does the same thing every day. She's always by herself. She does just all by herself, just always doing spiritual and creative stuff. Same thing every day. Okay, then stop reading on me. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. And tarots don't always mean what you think they mean. A queen of coins in reverse don't always mean somebody that is chasing money and greedy. It could be someone who has been being breadcrumbed or is paying a lot of bills and money going low or don't feel well. So doing tarots to watch people is ridiculous. Trying to do tarots on people to watch people in secret is ridiculous. Unless they have given you permission to their energy, you're going to be jumping to conclusions based upon your personal opinion of them, watching them in secret. Your personal opinion of watching them in secret is going to influence your interpretation, which means your interpretation is most likely going to be wrong. Okay? It must be when a person knows you're reading on them and you made them aware of it and they agree to it, you don't have the anxiety of worrying whether you're wrong is gone because they're going to give you permission to access the true tarots for them. They're going to give you permission to know the truth, to get the true interpretation. But emailing me to get low-key confirmation is sneaky. This is why I say, don't. You're never going to get confirmation from me in email. If I don't send out unsolicited predictions. To me, that's a violation of somebody's energy. That's like violation of privacy. What are you doing? Why? That's like you signing up to be somebody's momentarily guru or priestess without their permission. Let people come to you for guidance. I don't know what is this obsession with just people just. I could have swore the scripture said, "Come unto me and I will set you free." I don't want church people banging on my door and say, "Come to church." If I want to go to church, I will. Slip the flyer in my mailbox, and if I want to come, I'll come. Invite people to go to your workshops if you're giving predictions. Let people choose to get the prediction. Don't just dump it in their mailbox. Not everybody want the prediction. Not everybody want to know the future. This is why I'm offended by this. There's people that's forcing the predictions in the email when they're talking about something else. If we're cool and we're talking about something else, don't force these predictions in the email. Don't email me about my books and put a prediction in there. That's disrespectful. Okay, my destiny requires me to go into the unknown. I'm not allowed to know. A lot of it I'm not allowed to know. I very, very seldom ever do tarots and readings on myself. Why? Because it's forbidden for myself. I have to trust my intuition in this life. I have to go into the unknown. I can do some oracles, but I can't do a lot of future prediction. I'm learning how to take leaps of faith. Take leaps. Trusting my intuition. If someone sends me these random predictions in my email, it's interfering with my North Node. Okay. Yeah, it's like they keep doing it. I'm being subscribed to all these different tarot readers. Like, why is these people, why is it's all coming through my YouTube channel email. So that means there's people on the YouTube doing it. I will do a video and give y'all a download, and then I will get emails 30 minutes later after the video ends with people emailing me, sending me articles on what I was talking about. These people are watching my live videos, watching and getting my downloads, and then running to do readings on me. And then emailing me, yeah, I'm having a workshop. I just started a workshop today, and I want to invite you, Victoria, to come to our workshop on this today. And I'm like, that's funny because this is my YouTube email, and that was the topic of my video an hour ago, my download. So why are they emailing me through my YouTube email, hijacking my download, and then trying to act like they're synchronized, fake synchronicity. Yeah, what you say? Yeah. I'm tired of these people using my YouTube email to using my channel to find out what to do in society and then emailing me with future predictions related to my download. It's like, get up out my energy. And yeah, why do they need to know? And I know that all they're doing is trying to see what I'm doing today. They're trying to find out what the work I'm doing today. Basically trying to steal my downloads. They're watching my videos, getting my downloads, and then looking to see what I'm doing for my downloads. For the downloads. And then if I'm getting money off of it, they're saying, oh, she get money out of this, and then they just go ahead and just fake synchronized. And then they email me to try to trick me out of my money to join their workshop. That's being done only because they did tarots on me and stole my download. I never thought I'd know the day where people are literally that thirsty with money, that thirsty for money, that they're using people's YouTube in secret to do tarots on them, to take their gifts for the day, to match their energy, to steal their daily gifts. But what gets me, none of these people ever send me their email. They never send me their birthday. Half of these people will never come through with their birthday. They'll never say, my name is so and so and so, and I was born on this day. Why? Because they don't want me to be like, oh, you seem like you reading on me. I'm going to read on you. And they don't want me to catch them. That's why. That's why y'all better stop getting readings on people that don't want to give you their birthday. If their exchange ain't no robbery, if somebody could watch your energy, you should be able to watch their energy. For real. I would never go to a reader that would be like, oh, you can't know my birthday. That's why I decided not to go to this one psychic again. Because she didn't even have me in the room when she read on me. I was out in the lounge. I'm like, why am I in the lounge and she in there doing a reading on me? And then I said, how come I can't access her birth information? What is going on here? But as I said, she checked my North Node and she got scared. She checked my North Node and my fortune, and that's when she gave me half my money back because she knew she was scamming me. I knew she was scamming me. The moment she took the money, I said, I'm ready to ask for my money back. Something's not right with this lady. I think she's overpricing me. She's overcharging me. I was going to say something. And then I said, you know what? She'll get her karma. She's going to get her karma for this. And then when she went in the room and I guess she checked my North Node and my fortune, she knew, like, I don't want to deal with that karma. So then she came out and was like, oh, I'm going to give you half your money back and because your needs will always be taken care of. That's what she said to me. So she knew that I had a spiritual destiny. So she was afraid that she was going to get really punished. She was afraid that her business would be brought down to its knees because she ripped off a priestess. She ripped off a celestial being in their North Node. And I knew that was why. I could sense it. I guess she felt if she gave me some of the money back, that would be her clearing out some of her bad karma. Maybe she would get on the good side or whatever. Now, I have to admit, her reading did come true. It did come true. But she was still overpricing me for the reading. The reading that she did wasn't worth the money she gave me. And she knew it. But when she saw that she could have heavy losses or, lose a lot of her money if she betrayed me. She could get very sick. Anubis might come and get her or whatever, or Horus might get her, or Seth might get her. Egyptian. I'm talking about Egyptian. Seth or Anubis or Horus might get her. That's when she said, no, let me give her money back. Okay? People need to stop trying to clear out karma and be like, oh, I'm going to try to clear out this karma and I'm going to just go ahead and give some money back. You still have to confess to what you did. You still have to tell the person, like, I ripped you off, I cheated on you. People keep on trying to act like they could just do something nice out here and then they paid their penance, No. I mean, the funny thing is people wouldn't sit up there and, nobody knows what kind of soul everybody got. Some of us is straight up celestial, but people want to still play with this disrespect out here. Hi, everybody. Would you break up with a man if you found out that he knows how to do a split? We say, Yeah, there's people. There's a couple of men all up in my energy. There's a couple of men doing readings on me. It's a couple of men, and there's also one of the people that's doing the readings on me is LGBTQ. This lady is obsessed with my energy. There's a male on here. There's two men on here doing readings on me. And there's two women coming here. And one is LGBTQ. And one is someone who experimental in this stuff. And I know they're like, how she know this? Because I know. When I see their when I sense their energy, I get downloads, I get images, I can see. So these people need to stop thinking that I can't see them. See, when people do illegal readings on people and the creator lets them know you're doing it, that person is then allowed to see your secrets. That's also the karma you pay. You don't get to hide your secrets from people who you are doing psychic stuff to in secret. You can't hide the secrets. There was somebody on this channel who was staying cool with me over the phone, and I sensed that they was just trying to be cool with me because they was wanted to pull oracles on me and see my oracles, and that they wanted to make moves that I was making, and they just wanted to know what I knew. Okay, so I decided to do a reading on myself, and it was confirmed. I'm like, I knew it. There they go. There they go. Why are they doing this to me? I thought we were friends. Like, I thought we were friends. I got confirmation. And so then I decided to cut them off. And they were like, yeah, I knew you was going to cut me off. And I'm like, I knew that you knew. I knew that you knew. Maybe if you would have stopped trying to tap into my energy, why don't you say why I'm cutting you off? I noticed they didn't mention it. They ain't want to confess out loud. I started to say, you know why I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off because you think you're slick. You're trolling my energy in secret, and you're only keeping friends with me on the phone because you want to know what I know. So then I decided to go to this psychic for a third confirmation, and the psychic said the same thing. She said that woman was only keeping you around to know what you know. She wasn't your friend, and she didn't care about you. She was just kind of leeching off of you. I said, see, that's the third confirmation. I got it as a download. It came out in my reading, and then a psychic said it. This person never confessed. I noticed that she started acting like me, talking like me, joking like me, acting like me. I said, you know what? She wants to be me. She wants to know what I know, and she wants my personality too. So basically, she feels like because she donated to the channel that she can cross my boundaries. Like, I'm sick of people thinking because they donated to this channel that now I don't have no boundaries, that they could just cross my boundaries anytime, that that's what their money purchased. Their donation paid for their right to cross my boundaries. It does not pay for your right to cross my boundaries and to spy on me. Hi, everybody. These people are literally a dark twin of yours. They're basically a version of you from a dark reality, from an alternate universe. Okay? And they're you with your bad karma. That's what they are. So that's why, but they think if they be you, if they be the way you are, and imitate your personality and watch your terrors enough, maybe that'll get them out their karma. But they have to release karma differently based upon the part of the universe their soul came from. So they need to work on that. It could be, like I said, it could be the fact that they are not working on certain personality traits that would get them out their bad karma. They're trying to not change their personality trait while still get what you're getting. That's what they're trying to do. Hi, everybody. They're trying to keep with the work. I had to kiss Hansi because he's begging for attention. They're trying to keep with their toxic personality and lifestyle behavior. They're trying to keep that while still getting what you're getting. So they want to be you plus the toxic version of you. If you ever look into their lifestyle, you'll see it's like that would be like the really toxic version of me. Yeah, to do charity or donate to any. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. You're right. They're trying to cancel their karma through donation, but they don't understand. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hansi, wait for there. They don't understand that the intentions decide also whether the karma gets canceled. So if your motives is just to get out of karma and that's why you're doing it, you're not getting out the karma. It has to be because it's the right thing to do. And if it's the right thing to do to go and make right with the people, then that's what you're supposed to do. If you're not doing that, and if they're not doing that, these occult people with these satanic rituals, if they're like, I'm not going to go make right with the people, I'll just go over here or I'll just do something nice over here, then they're passive aggressive. They're still leading with narcissism. That's what they're doing. I have someone in my life right now, that's what they're doing. They don't want to come clean. They don't want to confess. They don't want to own up to it, but they still want out their karma. And they realize that they're like never being let out of it. And they can't understand, like, how come I'm not getting out this karma? And I told them, you won't come clean. Vanity is making you not come clean. And until you come clean, you're going to be stuck. Like, when somebody was doing me wrong over and over and over again in the most horrific ways that I can't even mention, y'all. I can't even say on this live video. I went and I lived a life that was opposite than what I promised them I would live with them. But it was their karma. So that's why I didn't get bad karma for it. The life I chose was opposite than the life that we were supposed to have because they were being wicked and didn't think I knew that they were. They kept trying to trick me and make me think that they weren't doing these horrific things wasn't bad. They try to say it wasn't that bad. No, it ain't that bad yet. It was basically something that would have destroyed my destiny altogether. That would have caused a delay with my destiny for like many, many years. They didn't realize that's how criminal they did the thing that they did, spiritual criminal. But I knew, I sensed it. So I went and freed myself. They went and tried to play like the victim, like, oh, you broke up with me. You distanced yourself from me. So you were wrong. And I'm like, no, nope. Well, as I was distancing myself from them, their karma was hitting them full force. Okay? When they realized they wasn't going to get out their karma, that's when they tried to circle back. But they didn't. They still would not come clean. Even though I had all the evidence, even though what they knew they did to me physically was horrific, they still did not want to come clean. They still tried to lie to my face. Imagine somebody literally physically hurting you, like almost could possibly take your life, and then acting like, oh, wasn't a big deal. It's not a crime. It's not a crime to try to kill somebody. That's actually what they tried to tell me. And they thought they could, like, oh, just be nice to me and kind to me, and like, no, they're out of their karma. Didn't work, y'all. It didn't work. Yep. Hi, everything. Hi, everybody. Hi, Diddy Combs. Y'all, I made a goal this year is that I'm just going to be as much as I can as God made me. Y'all, I'm going to live very obedient to what my ancestors have taught me, and may the chips fall where they may. If somebody thinks I'm not good enough, that's not my problem. So I decided that I'm going to be wearing my hair in its natural texture, not so coiled, like finger coiled, not so like that. I might put some like braids in it or some chunky twist in it, like our ancestors did. But I'm not doing no micro coils in my hair because I still feel like that's not quite the way I was born. So that's just something to think about. Like, this is a year I think people need to work on how genuine they are. We came in with the Earth Moon. So it's like people need to just try to be real, like try to keep it real this year. No fakery. Just be true to their destiny, be true to their born image. And, if you can't be true to your born image, it's not you being fake. Maybe your life, your time, your schedule is too busy for it. There's nothing wrong with that. See, intentions, the reason is what matter. The Creator want you to have a good reason, want us to have a good reason why we're doing what we're doing. The Creator is not against relaxers and perms and wigs, but the reason must be approved. That's the thing. These readers are not getting approval from God. That's the problem. Nobody should be reading on anyone without permission when there's a karma moon. Like when there's a moon that's about money, people should be like, I'm minding my business. I'm not. These cross watchers, like there's a whole community on here for cross watchers. I'm like, I cannot believe that there's a whole YouTube community full of people that's just cross-watching their friends and their family and their boyfriends, and they're running up on here when there's a money moon, cash moon, and they're on here like, yeah, let me cross-watch to see how much money they bringing in. Let's see if they got another job. Or y'all, this is crazy. Crazy. Let me watch and see what work they doing. Let me see what they doing. When I found out there was a bunch of cross watchers in the tarot community on these apps, I was like, I don't want to be a part of it. Because if I post a comment and be like, yeah, this reading is on accurate or whatever, somebody will start crossing watching me. This cross watchers watching cross watchers. It's like, no. When you post comments on here and you be like, yeah, I got blessed, this reading is accurate, you'll notice that like within a day, the energy is heavy around you because the people that read that comment are in the tarot community. So they're like looking at your picture. They doing little readings on you because you said you was blessed. Like when I would comment on people's spiritual channels, I would notice all of a sudden, a week later, they're matching my energy. Like within days, all of a sudden, we the same. And it's like, before I commented, we weren't the same. So basically, they go into my comment and they're like, oh, she said she got this going on. Let me go ahead and check out her channel and let me do some tarots on her so I can match her energy. I'm noticing it's like every time I subscribe to somebody's channel, this like spiritual guru, and I say in the comments, yeah, I'm a spiritual coach myself. And I say, yeah, I got a different download today. My download said this. All of a sudden, within a day, that person is totally in alignment with me. And it's like, nah, you would have to live my life. You would have to be born the same time I was born to be like getting the exact same download every single day. I'm like, no, what you're doing is you're channeling my energy now. Now that you see you got another spiritual guru on your channel, and you're channeling my energy, and now you're doing readings on me, and you're trying to steal the algorithm from me because you see that it's favoring me. So now that's why you're trying to get my frequency. Y'all, it's demonic as hell, y'all. It's just demonic. Somebody say I want to get my frequent inappropriate comments. Yeah. So a lot of men. I don't know why there's so many men. There's about 5. My angels just showed me 5. There's 5 dudes that want to be in my energy on here. And there's a dude. There's a Light skinned dude, man, he been in my energy for a year straight. I don't know what's going on with him. But I can't mention one download on his channel and he's like reading, instant reading on me. I don't really care. My problem is when they start imitating me. Okay? Just because you can see my business sometime don't mean you get to walk around and try to be like me. And still in my knowledge too. Like knowledge I have about spiritual stuff, they will insert it in their tarots. And it's like, why don't you give credit? Like if you're a tarot card reader reading on a spiritual guru and you take what I say and put it in your tarot card reading, you're trying to steal my destiny. And it means that you think that karma don't apply to you all because you're a reader. You're going to suffer even more because you have the audacity to do that and you're a reader. Never act like the people that you're reading for. That is straight demonic. And there's people doing that on here. Copying my sense of humor, my wit, my way of talking, while pulling my tarots. It's just wow. This is why I stopped writing down my goals. What is the point? When I write down my goals, then they can see it in their tarots. See what I'm saying? I've been having to live spontaneously because people won't stop trying to watch me and with these tarots. So what I've been doing is like, I don't got no plans. I'm just gonna go ahead and, on the spur of the moment. And then there was this one reader, she was like, who was reading on me. She said, this person will say one thing, then do another. Yeah, because she's reading on me and then I do something else. And then she's like, that's not what my reading said on you. Why are you doing something different? She'll see that I've showed up at a different time on YouTube because I set a trap. You can trap these people. You can make a fake plan for the day. Make a fake plan. And then when they do their little raggedy tarot card readings, they'll see that fake plan. And then they'll be like, oh, but then as soon as you show up and do something different, they like, that's not what the tarot said. Well, that's why you should mind your damn business. That's why you should mind your business. Hi, everybody. Wow. I don't know what the heck. Why are they doing this? Yeah. Y'all, our time, let me tell y'all, divine ones, please take this seriously. The only true wealth you have, because all other wealth can be so easily taken from you. The wealth you have is your inner power and your time. And I mean that in all seriously, because you are going to run out of time and there's nothing you can do about that. Okay? But you can always replace money. See what I'm saying? You can always replace resources. You cannot replace time. So make a decision this year of what you're going to do with your time. And don't apologize for it. But try to get the most out of your day. Most out of your day. This means, try to cut back on unnecessary self-care. No 6, 7 hours of self-care, 16 hours of getting your hair done. That's like, do you know how much money, how much resources you didn't wasted, resource energy that you didn't put out there in 16 hours of just getting your hair done? This is why monks cut their hair. They value their time and their mental health. They value it so much. This is why, for me, I decided that I would rather just roll my hair up and pin it up with bobby pins and go about my day, or wash it, condition it, lock it in with a comb, the moisture in with a comb, and just rock it and just go. I don't want to spend 3 hours on here no more. Time is too short for that. It's too short, y'all. Um, Even if you're getting somebody else to do it, you better be doing something with your time while they're doing it that's abundant, reading your books or, getting some study time in while you're getting your hair done. And you can't, because when you go to the salon now, all the stylists expect you to talk up a storm. You can't read a book while you're getting your hair done. Like, people are aggravated by that now. That's why there's hardly any magazines sitting out at the salons now. Like, I started getting a little bit envious of people that, like, my family members who come here, like, they wash their hair, they comb their hair, they pull it back and go. And it's like, I want that type of speed with my hair, because I want to save time like you are. The only way I see to do it is to roller set it, which takes about an hour, or wash, condition, comb it, which takes about an hour if you're combing row by row, and just going about your way, or slapping a scarf on it a couple days a week so that you can have, more time. Now I see why the Africans wear scarves. I don't think it's just because that's their culture. I think their culture says that their time is valuable as well, and that hair can be covered for days and just go on with your life. Like, this is real talk, y'all. Hi. Hi, Ozzy. You want to get on video? You get video? You video? What's up, babe? Yeah. You don't want to get on sale. You want to be near me, but you don't want to be on the live video. You want to be on the. You want to be near me, but you want. You say not live video, mommy. Hansi, how come you're so smart? Hansi is one of the wisest pet I ever had, family member I ever had. He literally understands everything I say, and I don't know how he's doing this. You need to be studied, Bubba. You need to be studied. Not in the laboratory, but you need to be studied. Because I don't know how you're understanding English. I can't explain it with him. Yeah, I can't explain it, bud. He understands. He has a elementary school, third grade English understanding. He knows come, go, sit, lay, eat. He knows all the, like, main stuff. First grader, kindergartner. He is a kindergartner. Yeah. I wonder if I could teach you your ABCs. Yeah. It's Hansi, my cat. He understands English, y'all. A lot of basic English, like elementary school kids. Hansi, you understand English, bud? Yeah? You understand me? I love you. Bye-bye. Y'all know Hansi is my road dog. Everybody know Hansi on this channel. You my road dog in here? Road doggy? He didn't get to sleep in the room with me last night, so that's why he's like, I want my mommy. You want mama's? Hansi, you want to get on video? Hansi, you want to get on video, bud? He trusts me so completely. He's just afraid of heights. Hansi's afraid of heights because he got stuck. Y'all want to see Flick? Flicky. Flick is real big. I can't pick him up. Hi, Flick. My cat Flick. If I ever have to give them up, I'm giving them to an old lady. Some old lady would love them. They're pet therapy cats. Are y'all pet therapy cats? Yeah. You're pet therapy cats. They will not bite, they will not scratch. They would have to be in a real bad mood or fighting with each other. They're just they're pet therapy cats. I don't know what they went through as little kittens, but I think when they were kittens they got a lot of love, or they had Flick. No, you know better. Flicky. Alpha male. No. Flick. Don't you see Hansi laying here? He knows what no means. Sit down, Flick. Hansi looked over at Flick like, you know better. Like, why are you messing with that? Yeah. Did Hansi give you the look? That's why you stopped? Hansi looked at you like you going to get in trouble, Flick? You're about to get in trouble. All right, y'all got to get ready to go. Yeah. Flick is very huge. I don't know what breed he is, but when I tell y'all this cat is getting so big, this is the biggest domestic cat I ever seen in my life. He's if he gets any bigger, he's gonna be big as a Maine Coon cat, y'all. That's how big he is. He's very heavy to pick up. Flicky, no, You know better. Do you see Hansi? Hansi, you're not in trouble. No, You see Hansi's not going over there because he know better. Listen, go with Hansi. Follow him so you don't get in trouble. Flick kind of understands English, but he's still learning. But Hansi actually understands me. Look, it's a lot of them. Look. See, they come in over and over again. I'm telling you, no lie. This is what they do. They just come in here harassing me. I feel like Sigourney Weaver from the movie Copycat. I'm the favorite pin-up, beat-up doll up on YouTube. It's like they just hear my voice. It's like, time. There she is, y'all. There she is. She's on video. It's wild, y'all. All right, I'm going to head on out. I got to get some fresh air. Always go outside between 7 and 8 a.m. If you are a divine one, never sit in your house for the entire hour between 7 and 8 a.m. It doesn't matter what time you get up. I will be talking about the 7 a.m. time in a workshop. You know, a lot of people glamorize 4 a.m. but 5 a.m. 7 a.m. is one of the most important times of the day. So you should actually be outside, at least on your porch, getting fresh air. I would say by 7:30 or 7:45. Otherwise, you may actually miss a portal for the day. Okay? All right. See y'all later. Bye, everybody. Bye, Kurt. Yeah. Yup, they're emailing me like crazy. They lock up my email too, and it's hard because when they lock up my YouTube email, I don't get my my AdSense revenue. Like, I don't get their email. All the spam that's coming from these gurus and random people sending me predictions out of nowhere, they're locking up my ad revenue. You know? For one month, they locked up my email. I didn't get my ad revenue. It took another month for it to come through. And I said, see what I'm saying? So what I might end up doing is I may set up another email, y'all. And it won't be my YouTube email that I've been using. It'll be a whole nother email for everybody who team up with me. So Kerr 4444, why don't you email me? Okay, I don't know if you have my email already, but email me so you can follow me. As I said, today was my last reading on this channel, but if you want future readings, oracles is for basically everybody. Anybody can get oracles. If you want to participate in my spiritual channel that I'm starting, please email me. I will not be posting the link, just to protect my peace. Okay? All right. Thanks, Kerr, and everybody else. Have a wonderful day. Bye. I will still be doing videos on this channel, y'all, every now and then, so y'all don't lose the channel. I just won't be doing no readings on this channel. So don't leave, okay? I'm going to pop a video in here once, at least 2 days a week. but it won't be no readings. It might be a download, okay, or a message. But on my other channel, I'll be sharing dream guidance, dreams interpretations, oracles, random synchronicities that I've seen. That, like I said, a whole nother channel. I refuse to let y'all lose this channel. It's just too abundant. So for this channel, I'll pop in 2 videos a week at least, so y'all will never lose this channel. Okay? I decided to treat this channel like it's just like an archive, a library. It's not really like the channel that will get me rich or whatever. But I know some of y'all are used to coming to this channel. I do want to do a YouTube video today telling y'all what I did wrong, what I didn't know on YouTube. And if y'all know the things that I know about starting a YouTube channel, y'all will be successful on YouTube. I got 2 channels monetized and almost three. Okay, I would have 3 channels monetized if I would have known these things. And these are things that other creators don't know. Okay? Okay, for example, your uploading time on YouTube is determined by the amount of international people coming and the people from your state. Okay, so you have to look at it like what side of the world people are coming to your channel, what side of the people on the other side. You need to ask people in the first month of doing YouTube, where are they from? Okay, your job is to find out where most of your audience is coming from. Okay, if you find out a lot of your audience is coming from the UK or California or, you know, somewhere over there or whatever, then you need to upload your videos at that time. Okay? You need to do your live videos for the time that they want. Now, there is a middle ground as well. There's a middle ground. See, I figured it out this week. Why do you think now each one of my videos are getting at least 1,000 views? Okay? They're getting now. If I had a bunch of clips in my videos, fancy thumbnails, those videos would have way more views. But if you want to at least get 1,000 to 5,000 views on every single video, you have to know the middle ground of the amount of people coming from this side of the world, to your channel. Okay, it's going to require you to study that audience bar area very carefully. Don't just go by where it says, if all this pink, that's your biggest audience. Don't just go by that. You got to go by. Now, I'm going to tell you, once you get the live video option, then you can figure it out even more. So your goal when you start a YouTube channel is get that live video streaming option activated. Once that is activated, then you can really start to see when your videos have the most traffic. You have to work the numbers. YouTube is working the numbers. The algorithm is a number thing. It's also an equation. Once you figure out the number code for your specific abundance of your channel, then you just stay in that number code thingy. You stay in. Don't jump on anybody else's time to upload. It's tempting. You'll see other people uploading. You'll go, I'm upload when they do. That's not going to work for you. You have a certain number equation, abundant time for your specific channel. Okay? So I just gave y'all a little help with that. I did get today, start something new, start a new business. So if y'all going to start a new channel, keep that in mind. Okay? This is the good day. This is a good week to start a new channel. This is a good weekend to do it. So if you're going to do it, your goal, there's 3 things you got to do. No shorts. No shorts. Okay? If you put a short up by accident, immediately delete it. Don't wait till later to delete it. Don't even do shorts. Okay? I know people say, well, some people get successful on shorts too. Those channels have been around with long-term videos much longer than when they put the shorts up. So they might have been successful 6-7 years with long term before they ever started uploading shorts. So the algorithm is not canceling them because their long videos are still way more abundant than their short videos. So that's why their long-term videos are still doing good. So no short term. Do not, once you hit a sweet spot in uploading your videos where you get a couple thousand views, do not change the time. Okay, you will always upload at that time. Do not change it. So let's say you put a video up on YouTube and within a month or two or a month and you have a new YouTube channel and it gets 3,000 views. That's actually pretty good for a very new channel. Okay, that's like only got a couple videos up under a month. You get a couple thousand views. You want to keep uploading at that exact time. Number 3, never ever upload. Never put a video, never start a video without writing down the time. This is critical. The moment you put that video up, you have to know the time that it went up. The moment you start a live stream, you have to know. If you don't know the time, you'll never know. You won't remember the time window of when that video was up and do it again. You won't remember. Okay? So if you're starting a new channel this weekend, you need a journal this for keeping track of the times and how many views your first 90 days. In the first 90 days, what videos did good, noting why they did good, why you think they did good, where was you at, what was you doing, what was you talking about. The algorithm at some point is going to favor a certain video topic for you. You actually don't get to choose. You choose your niche, but you don't get to choose what the algorithm will favor under that niche. The algorithm chooses it. So if you're talking about face mask and you got a beauty channel and the algorithm is pushing the face mask videos, then you need to keep doing stuff that has to do with the face. You pretty much need to keep doing that for as long as you can do it, plus the other videos that you do on other stuff under your niche. But you need to keep doing that under about the face because the algorithm has told you we like this for you. The algorithm is also assessing whether you're even image qualified to teach what you're teaching. So if it chooses you in that topic under that niche, just keep doing it. Hi, everybody. Somebody said have a minimum of 88 views. No, it doesn't. My last few videos, what the hell are you talking about? I changed my niche on this channel. I archived my videos. You making no damn sense. What are you talking about? Two of my videos on this channel, I changed my niche. So you're not making no sense in here. What video? My last few videos got at least 1,000 views and I changed my niche. So what are you talking about? If you change your niche, the algorithm does a reset on marketing your channel. So if I change my niche, okay, and I'm uploading in the sweet spot time for my new niche, I'm going to get at least 1,000 to 3,000 views if I have at least 10,000 subs. You're not going to argue with someone who got 3 channels monetized. I got 2 channels and I can get the third one monetized if I want to. How many channels have you got monetized? How many? I've changed this niche 3 times and still got money coming in. The only reason why my views wasn't up when I changed the niche the second time is because I wasn't uploading during my audience visitation time. Okay, once again, I wasn't uploading when my audience was on. If I had been uploading when my audience was on and not just uploading based upon luck, this channel would literally have a ridiculous amount of views because that's how abundant my content is. If I could get $30,000 in 1 year on my YouTube the moment I switch into the niche in the first year, okay, and I'm not using video clips, fancy thumbnails, and I still rocking 30,000, 30 something thousand before taxes. That does not include Cash App donations. It doesn't include PayPal donations. And yet I did not even know when my audience was on. My intuition is pretty damn good then for uploading those videos. And my videos actually did pretty good, being as though they was not over clipped and over marketed and all these thumbnails. None of that was going on, and still I brought in over 30,000 in the first year that I changed this niche, which I can prove through my tax return. So you coming for the wrong person in here, okay? You coming for the wrong person. If somebody was able to get 3 channels monetized, I'd be listening like this. That's what I'll be doing. Like, what did you do? If somebody changed the niche and got $30-some thousand just through the YouTube, and that don't include all the donations that came through their Cash App, I'd be listening like this with popcorn, like, what you say, sis? For real. I was racking in like $5,000, $10,000 every 3 months on my other channel. Plus, I in the first year on here, I made over $30,000 on this channel. The other channel, I made like $10,000 in just a couple of months. So I know what I'm talking about. I would have been making more money if I knew the things I know now. If y'all do what I said, y'all gonna be making money guaranteed. Okay, guaranteed. All right, there's other things you need to know. You have to be in alignment with the circadian clock. Your videos have to be in alignment with the circadian clock rhythm that your audience is in as well. So if your audience are coming in during that circadian clock time and you are too, you're matching their energy. So if your video is in that circadian clock rhythm energy, and you're matching that energy, they're matching that energy, that video is going to explode. It's going to blow up. That video is going to blow up because the algorithm promotes videos that are very active, where people are very active in it. People are talking a lot. You're talking a lot. There's a lot of interaction going on. People talking in the comments. So if your energy is matching your audience and the video, the algorithm is going to fall in love with that video. Okay? So you have to make sure that you're in alignment with divine timing also. It's not just the time that your audience is on, but divine timing for that energy. Now, y'all, I know y'all never heard other creators say that. Okay? Now, there is some gurus who have figured this out, but they're gatekeeping the information. Like Aaron Dottie, he has figured some of this out. He's gatekeeping it because he wants to be the guru of gurus on YouTube. So I'm going to tell y'all so that this becomes a fair playground. It's fair playground. Okay? I'm not going to gatekeep all this. I'm not gatekeeping it all. Everybody deserves to get their money for what they know and what they could do. If they're doing it with integrity. It's not fair that a lot of people know what they're doing, but people are gatekeeping the secrets on how to win this algorithm. Hi, everybody. Now I'm gonna make this video a replay that's for members only. So this ain't gonna be available for replay for the public. I'm gonna be doing some videos this week talking about how to win the algorithm, how to get multiple channels monetized, what not to do, or you're doomed. Your channel's doomed. Because I did some things and it took me another 9 months for the algorithm to market my channel again, because I did some things that made me lose the algorithm, which I will talk about. So I'm gonna do some member videos this weekend that's talking about starting a YouTube channel. Okay. All right. Bye, everybody. I'll see y'all later. If you want to pay to watch the videos, if you want to watch the videos that I'm putting up for the members, I'm going to actually have a fee for that. So I'll post it in the community news and tell y'all how to pay to watch those videos. Bye, everybody.